Hi friends and welcome back. Okay, so I figured I would share a little bit of a health update today because my upload schedule has been all over the place recently. I mean, it's safe to say that at this point I really don't have much of an upload schedule going on, and I figured rather than jump straight back into a gameplay video, it would make sense to just update you guys on why I've been so AFK, I suppose. So as you guys know, or if you're new around here, or if this is the first video of mine that you're watching, then maybe you don't know, but I have a chronic condition called cystic fibrosis, and last year I started on a new life-changing drug called Kaftrio, which basically goes in and makes the faulty gene work more effectively. So a lot of the symptoms that I had before from cystic fibrosis have basically been wiped because of this new amazing drug. So I started the drug in September last year, and initially I was on a reduced dose because at the time I was undergoing treatment for an infection that I had in my lungs that needed to be eradicated. It's basically a really nasty infection that, if left untreated, could cause more damage to my lungs long term, and it also meant that I wouldn't be eligible for a lung transplant if that ever became a thing in the future. So it was super important to get rid of that. I have talked about that before in a previous video, and after 2 years of treatment I did actually manage to get rid of that bug, and then in December last year I moved to the full dose of Kaftrio. So fast forward a little, it's now been over a year since I started the drug. In fact, last weekend I think it was marked 1 year since I started taking it, which is just incredible. I can't believe that it's actually come around so quickly, and there have been a lot of positive changes. I don't cough anymore, which was something that I used to do all day every day beforehand, so I mean, you know, that's nice because who doesn't love to not cough all day every day, right? I spend less time doing treatments. Previously I would be doing anywhere of 2 hours plus treatments a day just to try and keep my lungs as clear as possible. I also haven't had any hospital admissions in over a year. I haven't fallen sick. Previously I would have intravenous antibiotics several times a year, and I'd have like a concoction of oral antibiotics throughout the year, and I haven't needed any of that, nada. And then obviously I've gained weight. I've gone from like 46 kilograms up to 54 kilograms. I mean, nobody's telling me to eat a burger in the comments anymore, so you know, that's kind of a bonus. So generally speaking, things have been really good. I've seen so many positive changes and I am so incredibly thankful. My life is a lot different now to that it was just over a year ago. It's a shame that it kind of aligned with the pandemic because, you know, you're given all this freedom and new lease of life to sit at home in four walls because you can't go anywhere, but you know, such is life. So generally things have been very good on the physical health point of view, but you know, with good there always comes a little bit of bad as well, and there have been some side effects that I've been dealing with that haven't been very nice to deal with and that have been causing me some problems, and that's one of the reasons why my upload schedule has been all over the place in recent months. So I mean, some of the side effects are things that I can cope with. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world. I've been dealing with a little bit of acne, which is a pain and it can be quite painful at times, but it's not terrible. I can kind of live with that. I've been getting a lot more headaches than I usually do. I've been feeling really exhausted, which is one of the things I thought might have gone away because I've seen a lot of people say that they have a lot of energy, and initially when I started on the drug I did have a lot of energy, but then several months into it I just found that actually my energy levels were still on the floor, so that didn't really change for me, and that was something that I was hoping would change. So there's a couple of side effects that have been a little bit harder to deal with, and one of them is my mood. I have been really struggling with feeling depressed, and right now at this moment in time I'm okay. I feel absolutely fine. A few weeks ago, a month ago, it was a different story, and it kind of keeps going like that where I have periods of feeling okay and then I'll suddenly just... I have mentioned it to my doctors. They don't know that there's a direct correlation with the Kaftrio and low mood, but I've also read a lot of stuff online from other people who are on the drug who are also noticing that they are having a lot of issues with anxiety, low mood. So I think there probably is a little bit of a correlation there, but I am also not a doctor and I literally have no idea. So I don't know, maybe there's no correlation, maybe there is, but that's one of the things that I've been struggling with. Like I say, right now at this moment in time, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm dealing with things. I've started speaking to a psychologist who is helping me with like coping mechanisms and such. And I'm also going to the gym, and I've started doing the couch to 5k again because I kind of felt like maybe if I push myself to do a little bit more, get out a bit more and do some exercise, that would make me feel better. And honestly, exercise is very good for the mind. So that's one of the reasons that I haven't really been doing as many videos, because I kind of didn't really want to be on camera because I was feeling low and my energy levels were really low. And I think unfortunately with those kind of things, it's a bit of a vicious cycle where you feel tired because you're sad, and then you're sad because you feel tired. And the last thing that I'm having an issue with is my liver. Because the drug is metabolized by the liver, it can cause problems with your liver. So mine has been a little bit of a shit show recently, and right now it's not coping that well, which is a bit of a worry, because if it doesn't settle down and it's not able to cope with the Kaftrio, then there is a future where they could have to stop the Kaftrio. I'm really hoping that it doesn't come to that, but right now it's kind of hanging in the balance. So like if it goes one way, I could have to stop the drug, and I kind of need it to come back the other way. I know this doesn't make any sense. Basically, it affects your liver enzymes. Right now, my liver enzymes are right outside of what normal should be, and if they can't get it to come back down, then there is a world where probably they would reduce my dose first to see whether my liver can handle that a little bit better, and then try and go back to full dose and just gradually do it and see whether that can help improve it. But at the moment it's kind of a little bit all over the place. I've had multiple liver scans because they wanted to investigate to see whether there was something else that could be causing it, but they can't see any issues. And then I've also been going into the hospital for blood tests, and this has been going on like basically every week for the last few months. So that's been a little bit of a stressful situation. I've been doing the things that I can do to try and improve it, like drink beet juice. It's probably the worst thing I've ever drank. It literally tastes like you're drinking ground. So if you want to become part of Beet Juice Gang, go out and get some beet juice and try it and let me know what you think. It's fucking horrendous. Anyway, I'm hoping that that side of things is going to improve. So yeah, I think that's kind of where we're at with everything. I honestly need to just get back into a routine of doing my videos, because I think the other issue that I've had is that the longer I don't sit in front of a camera and record, the more it becomes like this, where it's really awkward and I literally have no idea what I'm saying, and then I'm scared to record anything and do anything. So yeah, that's basically what's been happening the past few months. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. At this point, I don't know how quick this update was, because I feel like I've just been waffling for eternity. I did just want to say a massive thank you to you though. I know I posted on my community tab recently and kind of explained very briefly what was going on, and you guys are always super supportive, and you're always asking how I am, and you're always telling me to put my health first. So yeah, I just wanted to say that I really do appreciate you. Hopefully we'll get back into a good routine here soon. I do really need to do that. Obviously once Vanguard comes out, we are going to be grinding for the camos again, I think. I'm sure we will. Let's see how the game is anyway when it comes out. But yeah, let's see.